I am. But out here by the dumpsters, we're lighting up camos from a borrowed pack. Dress shirt untucked, tie stuffed in my jeans. Got a cross on my neck and last night's bar stamp still half green. Deacon's boy leaning on a dented Corolla, talking about a girl in Tulsa and a job in Pensacola. He says if God's in there, he's got to hear out here too. Flicks ash off his Marlboro like a half-hearted amen to the moon. We ain't ducking him, we're just scared of the pews. Scared of what we're saying if we sing along to all those truths. So we're throwing up parking lot prayers in our Sunday shame, passing that lighter like a modern-day flame. Hoods for altars, bumpers for pews, trading last week's lies for this week's news. If he's counting hearts and not who finds a chair, then he's just as present in this cracked asphalt air. Yeah, we're half in the world and half in his stare. Small town sinner saying parking lot prayers. Parking lot prayers. There's a girl in a thrift store dressed by the back fence line. Smudged mascara, grace on her wrist, and shaky script and ballpoint lines. She keeps checking her phone like it owes her a piece. Says if he's listening, tell him I'm tired of begging that man to leave. Old Ford Island with a kid in the backseat, mom in flip-flops, chipped toes and swollen feet. She says I ain't been inside since daddy passed on, but every time the organ hits I hear him in that song. We're the ones who feel like lightning rides on days like this, afraid if we walk through those doors the roof might finally call it quits. So we're throwing up parking lot prayers in our Sunday shame, passing that lighter like a modern-day flame. Hoods for altars, bumpers for pews, trading last week's lies for this week's news. If he's counting hearts and not who finds a chair, then he's just as present in this cracked asphalt air. Yeah, we're half in the world and half in his stare. Small town sinner saying parking lot prayers. Parking lot prayers. Maybe one day we'll walk right down that aisle, not just slipping late or leave after the first amen with a nervous smile. But till our courage catches up with what we say we believe, we'll keep standing in this blue smoke fog, asking him not to leave. I say if you're tired of hearing from the edge of your life, just know these shaky little sentences are the best shot we got. So here's the parking lot prayers from the halfway safe, from the ones who think your patience has to be so frail. We ain't much of a choir, but we're honest out here, with our heads bowed down over steering wheels and cheap beer. Sunday shame, passing that lighter like a modern-day flame. Hoods for altars, bumpers for pews, trading last week's lies for this week's news. If you're counting hearts and not who finds a chair, then you've been staying in this cracked asphalt air. Yeah, we're half in the world and half in your stare. Small town sinner saying parking lot prayers.